He was into motocross racing, but his dad had the good sense, even as big guys, to teach them to handle the ball, to give them guard skills, and it's made them two truly exceptional talents.
They really are. They both can really handle the basketball.
Routens gets the second opportunity and knocks it down.
You're not going to give that kid a second chance.
Tore his ACL a year ago August, missed all of last season. Then Devendorf tore his ACL in the 10th game of the year for the Orange, and that completely depleted the team.
There's that zone. Zone was not effective at all last year. Teams really shot well against it.
Good effort on the offensive glass by the Gators, but it comes down to Routens. He needs some help. He knows if he touches it, it's a travel. Nobody else knew to help him, and it cost him 2 points.
Yes, it did. Got a simple 3-on-1 break.
Alex Tyus with a slam, and Jim Boeheim is really displeased over on the bench at that last series of events. Devendorf, good penetration again, and another strong finish by Onuaku.
I'll tell you, Devendorf's doing a great job against the zone. He really is. He's attacking the gaps of the zone. Look at Jim Boeheim, really upset with the way he handled that situation in Routens.
Yeah, Routens, the turnover led to a dunk by Florida. Syracuse gets one back. Devendorf to Onuaku in a good game and a close game here in Kansas City. Well, tomorrow night, the O'Reilly Auto Parts CBE Classic comes to a dramatic conclusion right here on ESPN2. It's the championship game. The winner of this game against the winner of our next game tonight, Kansas and Washington. The O'Reilly Auto Parts CBE Classic, all a part of Feast Week, presented by Lowe's on ESPN2 tomorrow night at 10 Eastern Time. What do you think about Kansas and Washington in Game 2 tonight?
Well, you know, I think you're going to see some underrated players. I think when you talk about John Brockman, as you look at some Kansas faithful, you think about Brockman of Washington. He's so underrated. Averaged 17 points a game, 11 rebounds last year, but they didn't win. I think when you look at that club, also they got a quick guard in Isaiah Thomas. But you look at Kansas, they're reloading. They really are reloading, but it's certainly a different club with the complexion. Sharon Williams and Cole Aldridge should have great years.
Calathis has returned to the game for Florida. Here comes Syracuse trying to break the tie. Flynn the penetration. Routens the extra pass. Devendorf a travel.
You know, Devendorf, travel right there. He played in high school at Oak Hill. Ready for this? Played with Ty Lawson, Kevin Durant, Jamont Gordon, and they lost 2 games. I said, how do you lose with Durant, Ty Lawson, and Gordon? And yet he said we finished #1 in the country. Their 2 losses. They lost to Julian Wright, former Kansas player, from out of the Chicago area, and lost to Lewis Williams, who's now in the NBA, played out in a high school in Georgia, went straight to the NBA.
Shipman off to Walker, the 3 in and out. You know who the runner-up was for Devendorf services? He decided to go to Syracuse. You know who finished second? Florida.
Wow.
He almost went down and played basketball for Billy Donovan. What a tap! Is that Harris?
Yeah, it was Harris.
Wow.
But I'll tell you this, you know, he decommitted. He committed earlier to Michigan State.
Yes. And then chose Syracuse over Florida second time around. Ray Shipman, at this point, he's a freshman, considered to be more advanced defensively than offensively. Devendorf with a pull-up left it short.
Yeah, Shipman's more of an athlete. These guys going to run up and down the floor, Shipman, as opposed to shoot the jump shot.
Walker, good wheels. Calathis, little push shot for the baseline. Rebound on Onuaku, and he is clearly the strongest player on the floor here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to get some basket. They're going to get the ball inside to Onuaku, take advantage of his physical talent around the post.
Averaged almost 13 points and just over 8 rebounds per game last year. And in the offseason, in the summer, Dick, he dramatically changed his diet. He's big and strong, but he's got a lot less body fat, a lot better stamina this year than a year ago.
We had a good game here. These 2 clubs really searching for a little identity right now early in the season. This is one of those matchups that you really want to win to get yourself a little confidence.
Routens with his third 3 of the half.
You think they missed that? They missed that jump shot? You think they missed Devendorf? Let me tell you something. Those 2 guys are going to be a big plus because they're going to have better spacing with the driving ability of Flynn.
Syracuse in the zone. Calathis, Parsons, Walker, Shipman, 4 of the guys on the floor right now for Florida can shoot it.
Well, you know, they struggled last game, 1 for 16,
right.
shooting threes. They've only made 1 here.
That's what Shipman can do, although he has the layup attempt blocked, and then the foul is called on Chaney.
He hesitated going to the goal.
Let's go to Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Andy Routens is one of the best shooters Jim Boeheim has ever had. At least that's what Coach Boeheim has said. He was 4 for 20 coming into tonight. I asked him, are you feeling okay? Are your legs underneath you after the knee injuries? He said, honestly, I'm just missing shots. I feel terrific physically. Remember, he did did get ahead of the curve this summer playing with the Canadian national team for his father, Leo Routens.
I'll tell you, Doris, you know a little bit about guard play and point guard play. You and Billy Donovan, two of the best ever at Providence. But I have to say, you are not number one. Number one, I'm going with a Paisan, Ernie D.